Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video, and welcome to what I'm kind of calling my new little quick tip videos. I want to kind of start making these, just as kind of little add-ons to some of maybe the longer videos, just to cover maybe some little things that don't require necessarily a longer video, as they're just obviously, like I said, little quick tips that'll make your life easier or will result you in having a better product. Now, for today's little video, I have some ribs here on the counter that I'm just kind of working on getting marinated for some future dinner. So I thought I'll kind of give you guys a little pro tip, something that I think not a lot of people might know about, something that honestly I only kind of learned about more recently, kind of during my chef career, but something that's going to make a world of difference when you actually cook your ribs. So yeah, just give me a second here. Let me put the camera down and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Alright guys, so before I start, let me just apologize if there's any kind of background noise. One of my neighbors is out cutting their grass or something like that. So, but anyways, to get right into the video, now I can make it quick, you might be wondering, what little quick tip is there for ribs? I've always cooked ribs normally, never had an issue, but have you guys ever noticed that when you cook the ribs, sometimes, you get to the back here and it's either a little bit tough or kind of hard to chew through? Well, that's because there's kind of an extra little layer of skin or cartilage, if you want to call it, that people tend to forget to take off. Now, this even happens at the butcher shop. I guess if you get a really good butcher, they might take it off. But what I'm talking about here, I've already kind of started on this piece. Hopefully you guys can see. Let me just pull some here. But there's like a little film of cartilage. You guys probably can't tell that bad much here, but there's a little film of cartilage that sits right on top of the bones. Now, if you just gently kind of get your nail or a knife or something under it, right on the edge of the bones, you'll be able to lift it up, and then you can kind of see and hear, right? It's just this kind of little film that covers the meat and everything. I think it's generally there to, protect the bones and strengthen them when they're actually on the animal, on the rib cage, but it doesn't really break down when you cook it. So that's where you kind of get your tough ribs from. And there you go. That's all it looks like, just like a little film of skin. And if you remove that, then even right away on the actual meat, you can see, after I've removed it all here, you can see how the meat itself actually seems to become a lot more pliable. It's a little less rigid, and that's going to help in your cooking because it's going to allow, your seasoning or whatever to actually get in there and break kind of the meat down, and when you go to eat it later, it won't be so tough to chew. And just to demonstrate again quickly, you guys, so as I was saying, just kind of you'll be able to feel it, and you kind of pick it. It might take a little bit, but again, just kind of gently get your fingernail or a knife on the edge of the bone. You're going to feel that little piece of membrane come up, like so. There we are. You'll feel it come up right away. And yeah, again, just go ahead. You don't want to ever cut it. You want to just gently get it started and literally use your hands to pull it off. It comes off easily once you start it. So yeah, you just want to go ahead, remove that, and then go ahead to seasoning and cooking whatever way that you guys want to. So that is going to do it for this video. As I mentioned, I just wanted to kind of give you that little quick tip. Keeps the videos shorter. It allows me to kind of do some smaller stuff in between the bigger videos, as I mentioned. So there you go. There's your pro tip. So yeah, just remember, guys, on all ribs, sometimes, like I said, if you get a really good butcher shop or if you ask them, they can probably do it for you. But as we just saw, it's a really simple thing you can do at home. Again, just kind of go on the back side of the ribs, kind of feel along the edge of the bone. You'll feel that little piece of membrane lift up. Just simply go ahead and rip it off, and your whole rib experience is going to be that much easier. So I think in the next video, guys, that's going to do it for this one. The next one, stay tuned because I will show you how to, kind of some ways to cook the ribs. Again, I'm just dry rubbing them right now. I'm going to let them sit for probably a day or two before I actually cook them. But stay tuned for the next video where I will show you actually, kind of some different ways to cook ribs. But just like that, guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.